Hi YouTube, this is Angie the Anti-Theist. Today I want to talk about Rick Warren. I've mentioned Rick Warren in a couple of videos and blog posts and tweets, and so I figured I'd explain where my animosity for this man comes from. There's the obvious and well-documented history that he has of being extremely anti-gay, which I object to as somebody who supports the rights of all human beings, all living persons, gay, straight, I don't care, okay, polyamorous, monogamous, celibate. You should have the right to live a life that is not harming anybody else freely, and someone else's particular religious views should not infringe upon your freedoms to marry, to adopt, to love. There's also his anti-condom stance and the horrible effects that has in Uganda and other parts of Africa, like the Pope. This is, again, something I consider, frankly, inhumane. It leads to the genocide of Africans because HIV is a really serious problem. AIDS is a fatal terminal illness. Let's quit acting like having sex is the problem in and of itself, okay? It's having unprotected sex that's the problem. I don't care what your particular moral standards regarding sex are. My standard of morality is that people shouldn't die because of ignorance, because they've been lied to, and because of lack of availability of both contraception and, of course, abortion. But the real thing, what Rick Warren does that just gets under my skin and makes me want to knee him in the groin very, very hard, is the Saddleback Church's teachings on submission, complementarianism, and why divorce is almost never acceptable. There's some audio clips that have been taken down from the Saddleback website from Pastor Holland, who's the teaching pastor at Saddleback. So he would be an employee of Rick Warren's. Therefore, Rick Warren's responsibility. And of course, these audio files were available on the Saddleback website. Again, Rick Warren's responsibility. In these tapes, he said that he wished there was a third option for women who want to get a divorce in the case of abuse, but there isn't. The Bible only allows for divorce in the case of abandonment or adultery. So as long as he's keeping his dick in his pants and he's sticking around to hit you, hey, sorry, you can't get a divorce. No, Saddleback recommends a temporary separation, but only with the goal of eventually reconciling the marriage. They don't recommend that a woman contacts the police, makes a report, gets a restraining order, gets a divorce, gets the fuck away from this asshole. No. They recommend that the couple go together to mutual counseling at the church to be told, to be taught how to get along better. So the woman is advised to stop baiting the man, stop doing things which cause him to abuse her, stop, threatening his authority. Oh, and to stop gossiping about her marriage by trying to get help. I really, really just want to kick Rick Warren in the nuts. That's all. Everybody on YouTube, have a great and godless day. Oh, one thing. A statistic that I read today, and I'm going to include the citation in the name of the woman who's a sociologist who did the study and all that information off to the side because my brain is forgetful this morning. But basically what it said was that men, whether they're in or outside of church, are statistically equally likely to abuse. But Christian women stay longer and stay in more violent, more dangerous, more physically threatening situations than non-Christian women. I was a Christian woman when I was being abused in my marriage. Fortunately, I had a really, really good Anglican priest who, after, I had tried the separation thing and moved out, we did counseling with the priest, and one day he just told me, maybe you should get a divorce. That is the difference between a pastor or a priest I can respect and one that I can't. Peace. Take care of yourselves. Don't plan on the church doing it for you.